आप देख रहे हैं STV लद्दाख, आवाज घर घर की।
Debating is not just about winning an argument. We are excited to see how our participants will navigate through this discussion with bias and eloquence.
Absolutely, Irfan. The power of words is immense, and today we will see how our young debaters harness this power. They will be judged not only on their content but also on their clarity, confidence, and conviction.
Possible. A big thank to your teachers, organizers, and judges for your invaluable contribution.
And let's not forget the participants who have put in countless hours of preparation. We wish you all the best of luck. Remember, whether you win or lose, this experience will enrich you and make you stronger. We hope you all enjoy the day and take away something valuable from these discussions. Let's make.
So without further ado, let's get started. Let the debate begins and may the best argument prevail. As we begin today's program, it's important that we start with the remembrance of Almighty Allah, seeking His blessing and guidance to commence His event on a spiritual note. I would like to invite Mohsin from class 8 to come forward and recite a few verses from the Holy Quran. Please welcome him with a round of applause.
بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قلى وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى. ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى ووجدك ضالا فهدى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر وأما السائل فلا تنهر وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث. لا إله إلا الله والله أكبر ولله الحمد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا. فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب. صدق الله العلي العظيم.
Mohsin, can you once again for the amazing performance Now it stands for the exciting part of our program, the debate competition. For this, I would like to invite Nafeza ma'am, who is also the conductor of today's event, to come forward and conduct the debate. Let's welcome her with epic rounds of applause.
Irfan and Nusrat, that was really a wonderful commencement of the event. Thank you. Okay, so actually we have planned some events, some activities before the debate, but now because we see that two of our guests are still there on the way, so we'll directly start with the debate so that we may not go out of time and then we have to wind up because I think lots of some of you were telling me that you're getting late and some other because of some other reasons as well. So we'll start. I hope all of you are ready. All the participants. Yes, are you all ready? Yes, ma'am. Okay. Just let me tell you the sequence of the schools, okay? And then you may get ready one after the other, right? So first Suru Valley Public School, then Kargil Public School, Government Girls Middle School, Mutehri Public High School, Selescote, Sawab Public School, Sir Iqbal Public School, Pania Public School, Boys Higher Secondary School if you're here, Government Girls Higher Secondary School, Munshi Habibullah Mission School, Mutehri Public High School, Higher Department Kurbathan, Army Goodwill School, Harka Bahadur, PM Shri Poyan High School, Jafaria Academy of Modern Education, and PM Shri Government High School, Lamport, Kargil. Did I miss out any name? No? Shall we proceed then? Okay, thank you so much. We have Tajammul ma'am and Kaneez ma'am as the jury here. We have Mr. M.A. Shabir also, but he is not arrived yet. Okay, so we'll start anyway, okay? So let me quickly introduce you with all the instructions and all how you will have to proceed with the debate, right? So what is the thing is that when I'll announce the name, school name, okay? First, the candidate who will speak for the motion, right, has to come forward, have to deliver whatever you want to say, your talk. In Department of English, this event. Okay, may I request our respected, member from the management to please welcome Shabir sir with a traditional khata. Sir, please.
Respected teacher, the panel of judges, and my dear friend, a very warm and pleasant good morning to all of you. Today I Diski Dammo on the behalf of Suru Valley Public School, standing here to deliver my topic on development in Ladakh. First of all, I would like to thank you for giving this opportunity to speak in front of you all. As we know, Ladakh is a high altitude region in the Indian Himalayas, is renowned for its breathtaking landscape, pristine ecosystem, and unique cultural heritage. However, this fragile environment faces significant environmental threats due to rapid development and climate change. Ladakh development trajectory has been shaped by factors such as tourism, infrastructure expansion, and resources extraction. While this development have brought economic benefit and improved connectivity. First, infrastructure development, connectivity. Improving road and air connectivity to connect Ladakh with the rest of India and the whole world. Energy. Expanding renewable energy sources like solar and hydropower to meet the region's growing energy demand while minimizing environmental impact. Telecommunication. Enhancing telecommunication infrastructure to improve connectivity and facilitate economic for cooking and heating can contribute to deforestation and resource depletions. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Diskin. Next from Suru Valley School we have Tajammul Hussain, but before that let me tell you that students have to maintain the decorum of the event, right? So please be silent at the back. Alright? I request the students from this organizing school, Pioneer Public School, all of you to be the escort, right? You have to maintain, you have to keep, you just monitor everywhere, right? Please.
His distinct guests, esteemed audience, and my worthy opponents, a very good morning to you all. I, Tajammul Hussain, on behalf of Suru Valley Public School, am standing before you to argue against the motion. I believe the proposed idea has several flaws and overlooks some important points. Through my arguments and evidence, I aim to show you why we need to reconsider this stance. If you look at the definition of development in the context of Ladakh, development refers to the process of improving the region's economic, social, and environmental conditions while preserving its unique cultural heritage and natural beauty. The goal is to create a balanced approach that fosters economic growth while being well-being and environmental sustainability. Ladakh, often referred as the land of high passes that lies between the Himalayan and Karakoram ranges in northern India, is renowned for its stunning landscapes, unique culture, and rich history. Traditionally, Ladakh's economy was based on agriculture, with communities practicing sustainable farming and living in harmony with their environment. However, the opening of Ladakh to tourism in 1974 marked the beginning of significant changes. While development has brought economic opportunities and improved infrastructure, it has also introduced a host of challenges that threaten the environment's sustainability, socio-cultural fabric, and economic stability. If we look at the historical context, before the onset of modern development, Ladakh was characterized as a self-sustaining agrarian economy. The people of Ladakh practiced traditional farming and animal husbandry while relying on the region's limited natural resources. The harsh climatic conditions and remote location fostered a culture of resilience and self-reliance. Traditional Ladakhi society was deeply connected to its environment with practices that ensured the sustainable use of resources. The opening of Ladakh to tourism in 1974 marked the beginning of significant changes. The region, once isolated, began to attract tourists from all over the world.
Middle School, photo motion, Khairun Nisa.
Respected guests of honor and judges, respected distinguished personalities, dear friends, Salam and Jugaid. I, Khairun Nisa from Government Girls Middle School. I am happy to be a part of this debate competition. And I want to put my opinion in favor of development in Ladakh. I consider the development as necessary progress in Ladakh. For easier understanding, I would like to present my topic using Hindi and our language as well. Hope you all will appreciate it. तो आज के मेरे ओपिनियन को आप लोगों के साथ शेयर करने के लिए इस डिबेट में मैंने डेवलपमेंट इन लद्दाख और नेसेसरी प्रोग्रेस और इन्वायरमेंटल थ्रेट्स को लेकर इन मोशन द फर्स्ट पॉइंट मैं आप लोगों के साथ डिस्कस करना चाहूंगी। तो मेरा फर्स्ट पॉइंट है इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ एंड लाइवलीहुड। डेवलपमेंट लीड्स टू इकोनॉमिक अपॉर्चुनिटीज फॉर द लोकल पॉपुलेशन। वो ये है लद्दाख में डेवलपमेंट होने की वजह से इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ एंड लाइवलीहुड बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ते हैं। डियर फ्रेंड्स, आप लोगों को पता है इकोनॉमिक अपॉर्चुनिटीज डेवलपमेंट ही के वजह से यहाँ पे प्रोग्रेस करते हैं। आप देखें कि उस ज़माने में हमारे बाप दादाओं के टाइम पे रोज़गार एक बहुत मुश्किल चैलेंजिंग काम होते थे और अभी हर जो प्रोग्रेस आते हैं रोड्स निकलते हैं तो रोड्स के किनारे दुकान आप लोग देख सकते हैं। ये बाकी बहुत सारे जगहों पे लोकल्स को बहुत ज़्यादा फ़ायदा पहुंचते हैं। इससे हर आदमी अपने घर को आजकल आसानी से चला सकते हैं। As all of because this progress and this development कहती हूँ कि लद्दाख डेवलपमेंट नेसेसरी प्रोग्रेस है। एजुकेशन याना चांगी एक्सेस टू बेसिक एमिनिटीज से तीसरा पॉइंट पे एजुकेशन यंता पतो कि पुराना जमाना में बुमो सादे से मिसिल चुपतिन और दखा माती चुपत सो शुनला खिमो सिल चुपत और छिमी इन सुनसेन बक्सो लगाने में सगा सिल चुपत 100% दखा माती एडल्ट एज छिमी मी सगा जो खुंती में को इंग्लिश का बेसिस पर और ये थर्ड पॉइंट पे नेशनल सिक्योरिटी Ladakh, given Ladakh's strategic location, development is crucial for improving infrastructure and military presence in border areas. यंता पता लद्दाख इस दो कंट्री हमको बॉर्डर शेयर बात पाकिस्तान ना चाइना हमको और पता कि 1999 और 1965 जब जंग हुई ना पाकिस्तान हमको तब गति इंडिया सब लॉस पे और पता दखा उसना मॉडर्न आर्म्स में भी हाँ खिमो हथियार में भी.
So this was Khairun-Nisa. I would once again, like to bring in your notice, in your attention that please, once your time is over, right after 5 minutes, whether you are done or not, please stop it, right? Because we have certain time limitations over here as well, right? So please do not, proceed after you are done, after your time is over. Time limit, 5 minutes only. All right. So next from the same school, I would like to invite Zahra Badur, who will be speaking against the motion.
Of honor and judges, respected distinguished personalities, dear friends Sanam and Jule, I Zahra Batur from Government Girls Middle School Kargil, and I am happy to be a part of this debate competition. I want to put my opinion in favor of development in Ladakh. I consider the development as an environmental threat. For easier understanding, I would like to present my topic using Hindi and our language as well. Hope you all will appreciate it. तो मैंने आगे इस मोशन पे कुछ पॉइंट्स लिखे हैं जो मैं आपके साथ डिस्कस करूंगी. So my first point is fragile ecosystem. Ladakh's high altitude cold desert is a fragile environmental sensitive and to human interference. हमें पता है कि हमारा जो इकोसिस्टम है वो बहुत नाजुक होता है और एक बैलेंस पे रहता है. अगर हम उसी इकोसिस्टम पे छेड़छाड़ करेंगे तो ज़्यादा जो है हम डिस्टर्ब होगा. इससे हमें भी इफेक्ट पड़ सकता है. और अगर हम माउंटेन्स पे रोड्स बनाएंगे या कंस्ट्रक्शन करेंगे जो एनिमल्स होते हैं या जिन्हें प्लांट्स या ट्रीज होते हैं उन सब का यही नेचुरल हैबिटेट होता है, तो उन सबको भी डिस्टर्ब होता है. और अगर हम हेल्थ की बात करें तो हमारे पुराने दादा दादियों ने आपको बताया होगा कि फर्स्ट टाइम पे पहले के दौर में जो है हमारे जितने भी पहाड़ियों पे है मेडिसिनल प्लांट होते थे बहुत सारे जो हमारे हेल्थ के लिए भी बहुत इम्प्रूव था, हेल्थ में भी बहुत ध्यान रखता था. वो हमारे
For the motion, I would like to invite Kajo Mushtaba from Muteri Public High School, Salisbury.
Assalamualaikum, respected jury member and my dear friends. Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Kaju Mushtaba, student of Mutari Public High School, Salisbury. So today I am going to the fourth motion of the development in Ladakh, necessary progress and environmental threats. So my first development in Ladakh. So first my point of development in Ladakh are economic upliftment. Development being investment in infrastructure, tourism, boosting local employment and incomes, and improve it transportation like road and airport, connectivity facilitating trade and tourism. So the second point is improved quality of life. Better healthcare and educational facilities as a result of development can greatly benefit to the people of Ladakh. And access to electricity, water and communication network are essential for progress and modernization. My second point is strategy and security importance. Given Ladakh's sensitive geopolitical location, bordering Pakistan and China, infrastructure development, strength India defense and capabilities, stronger connectivity and military infrastructure, improve national security and rapid development of deployment when needed of force. And my fourth point is renewable energy potential. Ladakh has tremendous potential for solar and wind energy, which could reduce reliance of fossil fuels and help the region development sustainably. Investment in this sector could make Ladakh a model for green energy development. My fifth point is tourism boost. Ladakh is already a prime destination for adventure and cultural tourism. Control it and environment conservation are crucial to Ladakh's future. A balanced approach that encourages progress while preserving the environment ensure that Ladakh can thrive economically without sacrificing its ecological and cultural heritage. Sustainable development, renewable energy and green tourism are vital components of this balanced part. Thank you.
So next from same school, Firoz Ahmed. who will be speaking against the motion.
Respected our jury member and my dear friend, Assalamu alaikum and good morning to all of you. I am Feroz Ahmad, the student of Mutahari Public High School, Sali School. So today I am going to speak against of the progress and environmental threat. So my first point is environmental degradation. Large-scale infrastructure projects, roads, airport dams can cause irreversible harm to Ladakh's fragile ecosystem. Land degradation, deforestation, and habitat destruction could threaten wildlife and biodiversity. The influx of tourists and vehicles may result in pollution, waste mismanagement, and increased carbon emission, impacting the region's natural beauty and clean air. So the next point, water scarcity. The development of requires significant water resource, but Ladakh already faces water shortage. The pressure on glacier, Ladakh main water source, may intensify due to development activities, especially with increased population and tourism. So the next point, cultural erosion. Rapid urbanization and development can lead to dilution of Ladakh's unique cultural identity. Traditional lifestyles, architecture, and practice may be replaced by more modern, less sustainable alternatives that disconnect people from their roots.
Students from Sawab Public School, Kargil, Shehnaz Fatima.
Commencing with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is the most beneficent, most merciful and gracious. Esteemed judges, honorable audience and dear organizers, Assalamu alaikum and a very heartwarming morning to you all. My name is Shehnaz Fatima and today I am here to represent Sawab Public Secondary School, Baru Kargil. Prior to all these, first of all, I would like to thank to the administration of Poina Public High School for providing us a golden opportunity. Today, I am here to highlight the development in Ladakh and its necessary progress in last few decades. So, as we know, before last few decades, the development level in Ladakh was very low in various fields, just like in transportation field, in agricultural field, and in many other fields. Here, I can't highlight every development in just 5 minutes, but I will try to share the important developments. If we look towards the educational field, as we know very well that before last 2 or 3 decades, education for girls was like a sin. But in today's generation, one of the most wonderful development is that in every field, girls are equally participated, which is excellent, and it is all possible because of the administration, as they provide all the essential facilities which required. As the administration has been framed different plans and policies to make the educational system effective in respect of enrollment, opening and upgradation of schools, infrastructure of quality education, etc. Education department is committed to universalize the education of children up to higher secondary level following implementing the scheme of SSA and RMSA. Basic infrastructure in schools shall be developed and strengthened for all children. Now, I want to shed light on the holistic development of Ladakh in each and every sector in the last few decades. Some of the programs or schemes that were started in Ladakh were, first of all, Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, PMGSY. The PMGSY was launched by the Government of India to provide connectivity to unconnected habitation as part of the poverty reduction strategy. Government of India is endeavoring to set high and uniform technical and management standards and facilitating policy development and planning at UT level in order to ensure sustainable management of the rural road network. In 2019, New Delhi also expedited the construction of 2 tunnels on the Srinagar to Leh strategic highway to shorten the distance and provide all-weather access to Ladakh. The work of 6.5 km and 2 more tunnels between Gagangir and Sonamarg is completed. The tunnel will provide a crucial strategic link between Ladakh and Srinagar. Considered the longest of its kind in Asia, the Zojila tunnel is almost 13.5 km long and will cut down the time to cross the Zojila Pass from 4 hours to 15 minutes. Despite the harsh weather condition and avalanche-prone terrain, the tunnel will be completed in 2 years ahead of schedule. The second scheme is Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, PMKVY. The PMKVY is the flagship scheme of the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship implemented by National Skill Development Corporation. The objective of this skill certification scheme.
But I strongly say that we cannot stay alone to diminish the nature in the name of development. While developing in Ladakh has the potential to bring economic opportunities and improve infrastructure, it should be done with questions respectively the region's cultural heritage and environment fragile. A more sustainable model of development focuses on Ladakh needs to ecological balance. It's a crucial to ensure that Ladakh retains its unique identity while benefiting from modernization. At the end, I request all of you to think about our topography and try to protect before the development project. Ultimately, thank you for all listening to me so patiently. Wish you all nicely. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Okay, so that was Anshu Kohira from Sabha Public School. Next, I would like to invite the students from Sar Iqbal Public School, Kargil. For the motion, we have Chocho Gulze.
Good morning, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Respected judges, team members, and my dear fellow participants, my name is Chocho Gulze and I am a student of Sar Iqbal Public School. It's a privilege to be a part of this discussion. On balancing progress with preservation of our beautiful region, Ladakh. So we all know that Ladakh, located at an average altitude of over 3,000 meters and 9,800 feet above sea level, is renowned for its breathtaking landscapes and rich cultural heritage. However, this high altitude region is also home to a fragile environment characterized by delicate ecosystem and limited resources. Its sensitivity to climate change makes it particularly vulnerable to environmental degradation. While tourism and development offer economic benefits, they also pose significant risks to Ladakh's natural and cultural heritage. Balancing progress with environmental protection in sustainable tourism, Ladakh is already a popular tourist destination, making it a model for sustainable growth while preserving its natural beauty. So being an inhabitant of Ladakh, it's our responsibility to preserve the rich heritage of Ladakh and conserve the fragile environment and biodiversity for the upcoming generation as well. So thank you for listening me. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Okay, thank you, Chocho Gulze. Fatima Sabika from the same school will be speaking against the motion.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Respected judges, esteemed guests, and fellow participants, a woman good morning to all of you. And thank you for being here today. My name is Fatima Sabika and I'm student of Sar Iqbal Public School, Baru, Kargil. Today I'm here to against the motion arguing development as an environmental threat. Fragile ecosystem at risk. Ladakh ecosystem is extremely delicate with limited water resources, harsh winters, and biodiversity that is highly vulnerable to climate change. Large-scale development, especially infrastructure projects like road, building, or hotel construction, could disturb this fragile balance, leading to deforestation, pollution, and habitat loss for wildlife like the snow leopard. The Himalayas are highly sensitive to environmental change, and even minor disturbance can have lasting consequences such as the increased soil erosion, landslides, and glacial melt. They will not only affect our environment,
but also livelihoods of local communities. Secondly, threat to cultural heritage. Development, especially driven by mass tourism, can dilute Ladakh's rich cultural and spiritual heritage. Unregulated tourism may lead to overcrowding of culturally important sites, commercialization of tradition, and loss of authenticity of Ladakh Buddhist and Ladakhi customs. Local community risk loss of growth is unchecked. The rise in hotels, restaurant and waste generation from tourism can overwhelm Ladakh limited waste management infrastructure and water resource. Ladakh's development should prioritize sustainability. Otherwise, unchecked growth could damage their very environment and culture they attract tourists, leading to long-term livelihoods and infrastructure, while opponents threat the environmental and cultural cost of such development. The key question is whether Ladakh can achieve a balance between process and preservation. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
So now I would like to invite the students of Pioneer Public High School Kargil, Zoya Yasin, who will be speaking for the motion.
Good afternoon. Today, I, Zoya Yasin, representing Pioneer Public High School Kargil, stand before you to advocate that development in Ladakh is not just necessary, but crucial for the region's progress. Ladakh, a land of breathtaking beauty, has for years remained isolated, its people living in a state of minimal access to modern amenities. While this isolation preserved our culture and environment, it also kept us from the many benefits of modern development. First and foremost, consider the basic needs of the people of Ladakh. For decades, we have struggled with limited access to healthcare, education and infrastructure. Development has brought us routes that connect remote villages, hospitals that save lives, and of course, schools that educate our future generation. Secondly, economic growth is indispensable. Ladakh's economy has traditionally been based on agriculture and tourism, where our unique culture and pristine environment coexist with progress. Let us embrace development as the necessary progress.
So she was Pioneer School. Okay. So now we have our chief guest of the event here, Dr. Faizan Ahmed, Chief Scientist and Head of SAS&T Kargil. So may I now request our esteemed, executive member of our management to please welcome our chief guest with a traditional khatak. Please welcome him with a big round of applause, all of you. Dr. Faizan Ahmed. Thank you so much, sir. All right. So. Let's come back to our session, okay? And next I would like to invite here Mehnaz Rafiq, student of Pioneer Public High School Kargil, who will be speaking against the motion.
The jury of the event, teachers, and my dear fellow participants, good afternoon. Today, it's me, Mehnaz Rafiq, representing Pioneer Public High School Kargil, stand before you to argue that development in Ladakh poses a significant environmental threat, one that we cannot afford to ignore. Ladakh is a fragile, high-altitude desert, one of the last remaining places on Earth where nature reigns supreme. Our unique environment cannot withstand the kind of rapid and large-scale development that is being proposed. My fellow friend talks about the progress, but the question we must ask ourselves is this: is the price of progress worth the destruction of our natural heritage? First, let's consider the impact on our ecosystem. The development of infrastructure such as roads, dams and buildings has already begun to disturb the delicate balance of our environment. These activities lead to soil erosion, loss of biodiversity and changes in water sources. The construction of large dams, for example, can alter the natural flow of rivers, affecting both the wildlife that depends on these water bodies and the people who rely on them for agriculture and drinking water. Besides this, I would also like to inform my friend that the increase in tourism due to development
has its own set of environmental consequences. While tourism brings economic benefit over construction and sustainability over short-term gains. Ladakh's beauty lies in its untouched landscapes and rich cultural heritage. Let us not sacrifice these treasures on the altar of development. Thank you and have a good day. Students from Boys High Secondary over here? No? A government girls high secondary? Alright. So let's proceed. Next, I would like to invite the students of Munshi Habibullah Mission School. Okay, Rakul Ibrahim for the motion.
Assalamualaikum, Julian, Namaste, and a very warm good morning to all. My name is Rachel Abraham, and I am from Munshi Habibullah Mission School, and I am here to speak on the topic DIL. DIL stands short for Development in Ladakh. Ladakh is a region which is nestled in the top northernmost part of India, and it is known for its breathtaking views, serene monasteries, and distinct cultural heritage. Despite its natural beauty, Ladakh has long remained isolated due to its harsh terrain and extreme climatic conditions. For decades, its remote location and lack of infrastructure has posed challenges for the locals here, for the people living here, in the ways by access to modern amenities, healthcare, education, and employment opportunities. However, in the recent years, there has been a growing push for development in Ladakh with the aim of transforming this rugged region into a more economically accessible and economically vibrant area. Proponents of development in Ladakh argue that with the right planning and right sustainable practices, modernization can bring many different benefits to this region, from improving the life of its inhabitants to better healthcare, education, and infrastructure, to harnessing its potential as a major tourist destination. Development can open new doors for Ladakh and its growth. Additionally, development that help celebrate local traditions. Ninth, reduction of migration. We all notice the economic development can provide more job opportunities locally, reducing the need for younger people to migrate to other cities, because we notice how hard it is leaving our own home. So instead, we can provide more job opportunities in your own homeland. Third, improved connectivity. Better transportation and better communication networks throughout development can help Ladakh become more connected to the rest of India and the world, facilitating trade, exchange, and cultural exchange. These are my reasons as to why I support and I am in favor of development in Ladakh. I believe proper development plans can be introduced and can be brought up while keeping Ladakh's fragile ecosystem in mind. Thank you very much.
Speaking against the motion. Please welcome him.
Rahim. Respected chief guests, judges, teachers from other school, and all my dear friends, Assalamu alaikum, Jure, Namaste, and a warm morning to you all. I am Dad Hussain, student of Munshi Habibullah Mission High Secondary School, Kargil, is here to present. First of all, do you guys know that what is Ladakh and where is it located? Ladakh, a beautiful and remote area in northern India, is famous for its stunning landscapes, unique culture, and rare wildlife. In recent years, there has been a push to develop the region by building more infrastructures, boosting tourism, and growing fluctuation. Ninth, third, threat to indigenous knowledge. Development driven by modern technology and practices might marginalize indigenous knowledge system that have sustained Ladakh's communities for centuries, undermining their ability to adapt to environmental changes. Thank you for being patient and have a wonderful day ahead.
From Mutahari Public High School, Higher Department, Khurbatham, Farida Batul will be speaking for the motion. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Chief Guest, respected jury members and other dignitaries, all the teachers and participants from various schools, Assalamu alaikum and good evening. I, Farida Batul from Mutahari Public School, Khurbatham. I am here to deliver my thought in favor of the motion. Development in Ladakh, necessary progress or environmental threat. One word answer to the given topic is sustainable development, which means to undertake the inevitable progress and development while averting any environmental threat. In 1987, United Nations Brundtland Commission defined sustainability as meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. The Sustainable Development Goals adopted by the United Nations in 2015 provides a shared blueprint for peace and prosperity for people and the planet, now and into the future. There are United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals which we need to achieve in Ladakh, also for sustainable development. Now, I'll try to explain Sustainable Development Goals 1st to 6th. To achieve first, second and third Sustainable Development Goals, we need to change our food habits. We need to get back to the roots and make our food chain self-sustaining and local. In history, we have grown our own food and drinks, but the rationing by government has changed our food habit and rice as our own staple food. It should be a trend to grow our own vegetables, fruits and meat, of course. Sustainable Development Goals 4th. With respect to education, we need to include local knowledge about environment, history, wildlife, trees, vegetables, mountains, water resource and politics. Right? Yes, Mehwish Fatima, against the motion.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Chief Guest, jury members, and all teachers and participants from various schools, Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. I'm Mehwish Fatima from Mutahari Public School, Kurbatang High Department, and I'm here to deliver my thoughts against the motion, Development in Ladakh and Environmental Threats. So Ladakh, like the other Himalayan region, is the fragile ecology. The carrying capacity of this region is very less compared to the plains, meaning it can not be a huge population like plains of India. Being a cold desert and very high above the sea level are the main features of this ecology. Another minor fluctuation in the climate pattern can bring disaster. And since human development activities are among the prime factor leading to this fluctuations, it has been proven to be an environmental threat. Development cannot be same everywhere. It depends on climate, geography, demography, etc. And for Ladakh, development cannot be same as rest of India. Large-scale industries and mining will lead man-made disasters, like a huge shortage of water, melting of glaciers at fast rate, landslide, etc. We need to learn from our ancestors in how to undertake development without harming our environment. But today, we want to copy the outer world without taking into consideration the availability and after effects. One common example is the installation of water-consuming commode system. The water-consuming commode system is an example of destruction. Our traditional dry toilet system is in harmony with the need of peoples. And it is zero polluting system that the human waste uses manure. Another example is we are moving away from the agricultural activities.
Right, so next I would like to invite the students of RV Goodwill School, Harka Bahadur. And for this, Kajal Anju will be speaking for the motion. Kajal Anju.
Honorable Chief Guests, juries, teachers of other schools and my dear competitors. A very good morning to you all. I, Kajal Anju from AGS Harka Bahadur, standing here to deliver my topic. So first of all, I would like to say a few words about Ladakh. Ladakh, located at the northmost part of India, is the largest and second least populous union territory and was formed on October 31, 2019. The diverse topology with high altitude called desert located in the Great Himalayas and picturesque location make it favorite destination among domestic and foreign tourists. Development in Ladakh. Ladakh, according to Union Budget 2023 to 2024, the government allocated 3,700.5 crore for civil aviation. Ladakh, India has started building a strategic roads along the line of actual control in eastern Ladakh, according to the report in Time of India. Ladakh, the Union Cabinet in February 2023 approached the construction of the 4.1 km Shinkun Leh Tunnel on the Nimu Padam Darscha Road, linked to provide all-weather connectivity to the border areas. Ladakh, in a significant development, the Government of India is considered a major industrial development scheme to provide large-scale opportunity in the private sector in the Union Territory of Ladakh.
मासूम सी है ये जिंदगी मेरी, बड़ी मासूम सी है ये जिंदगी मेरी, शहर में रहूं और गांव भी चाहिए, शहर में रहूं और गांव भी चाहिए, बस बैठा रहूं ऊंची इमारतों में मैं, बस बैठा रहूं ऊंची ऊंची इमारतों में मैं, पेड़ों को काटूं और मुझे छांव भी चाहिए. Respected our guest of honor, jury, teachers of other school and my dear competitors, a very warm and pleasant good morning to you all. I am Hesakina, student of Army Goodwill School, is stand before you to deliver my speech on this special topic. So without delay, I am going to start my topic. So let's start. We all know that Sonam Wangchuk ji has been arrested. Why? It's neither a personal remark nor an individual view, but it was a voice. It was a voice which was calling for the protection of pristine ecosystem of Ladakh. Let's start to analyze why certain questions are always put forward to us. Why our environment is important? Why the nature is always try to say we need to protect our environment. Why this whole world there is a hue and say cry for all threats which is causing so much destruction and the environment. Let's keep the world aside for some time. Let's focus on our own region which belongs to us since we are born. Therefore, the Ladakh, the land of high passes, Ladakh, a region in northern India known for the stunning landscapes, faces several environment threats, many of which are results of human activities. And conclude my speech with this beautiful quote. बहुत हुई नादानियाँ अब समझाने की बारी है, जो दिया हमें प्रकृति ने हमें उसका ध्यान रखना चाहिए. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Helps to transport goods and service and enables people to access work, schools and residential activities, which also plays a role in the economy, will handle continue economic growth, especially in a rural area. Okay, so I write 3 points on about the infrastructure development. There's first is about roads and bridge, and one thing last point is the housing and urban development. Okay, let's first discuss the roads. Between 2014 and in 2019, road construction in Ladakh increased by 33%, and in 2021, the Body Roads Organization BRO announced the 5 major roads infrastructure projects. In August 2021, the BRO builds the highest motorable roads in East Ladakh at 19,300 feet. Now let's see what is a motorable roads. Why the governments make a motorable roads in Ladakh? So, as my opinion, let's see. There's many tourists are here. Visit for what? They visit with their bikes. 80% of the tourists are there visit with their bike. So that's what they make a motorable roads for them. Okay, now let's talk about the bridge. Okay, so in 2017, 87 bridges were constructed in Ladakh, which are an important part. We also know it's very important bridge to connect roads. So, and reducing travel time and ensure accessibility. Now, what is an accessibility? Okay, let's talk about them.
accessibility, the practice of making information and activity and a meaningful for the usable for the people to usage to easily use by for them. Okay, now the last point is a housing and urban development. What we need that and what we need it. Okay, the housing and urban development as HNUDD is responsible for the planning growth of urban areas. The Ladakh, the HNUDD implements projects for the safe drinking waters, sanitation, sanitation, roads and street lighting, affordable housing. And now, who and what is the HNUDD? HNUDD as the Department of a United States, whole United States, and development, which is the planning, construct, and management of a restriction and urban area. Okay. In conclusion, we are the path forward for the Ladakh development. With a thoughtful planning, we can achieve progress, inshallah. And so I close my words and
often the high population density and shifting economic condition. In simple words, we can say a city or a town bigger, better, and also stronger. Isn't it right? So, everyone is talking that we should develop our Ladakh. Yeah, we should. I'm not telling that we should not. But what about our future? Because of the development, the glaciers are melting day by day. My competitors also talk about, you know what? In 2021, New Delhi has increased 8 bridges was built, and also the central government talk about the road projects like state highways and district roads and the mostly important Kargil-Zanskar road, which we all know about it. But what about our ecosystem? It is really damaging our ecosystem. We know that. So why we are not forcing that? What are we doing about it? Sonam Wangchuck has recently the articles मतलब उनको भी पता है कि हमारा लद्दाख खतरे में है, इसीलिए तो वो इतना बड़ा कदम उठा के दिल्ली यहाँ से दिल्ली चले थे. क्यों? क्योंकि हमारा लद्दाख खतरे में, हमारा फ्यूचर खतरे में. We are the future of लद्दाख. लद्दाख की बात की जाए तो जो रोड्स बने हुए हैं से आते हैं देखने के लिए, लेकिन वही लोग but the same tourism pollutes our own Ladakh. But we can't do anything because हम उनको नहीं बोल सकते कि आप नहीं आ सकते लद्दाख में, नहीं बोल सकते हम. There is a committee in Ladakh, zero waste profitable Ladakh committee है, जो लोग मतलब उन्होंने एक स्टेटमेंट दिया था in every day, not in every month, not in every week, in every day in Pangong Lake there are more than 600-700 cars reach in Ladakh Pangong Lake. So in every car there are even more, maximally 4 or 5 peoples in their car. So जो कचरा है ऐसे फेंक के आ जाते हैं, क्योंकि उनका क्या जा रहा है, देखना है, फेंकना है, क्योंकि वो लोग नहीं देखते कि वो मतलब गंदा हो रहा है, वो नहीं देखेंगे. क्यों देखेंगे? देखना हमें है. तो वो लोग ऐसा करते कि कचरा वहीं पे फेंक के आ जाते. तो फिर वहाँ
next I would like to invite the students from PM Shri Government High School, Lampur, Kargil. For the motion we have Sakina Kausar. Sakina Kausar. Shahnaz Fatima to be ready from the same school after Sakina. For against the motion.
Starting with the name Merciful, esteemed jury member, teachers and my fellow competitors, Assalamu alaikum and a warm afternoon to you all. My name is Sakina Kausar and I am representing PM Shri Government Model High School, Langpur, standing in front of you all to speak on for the motion. Today's topic relevance is hugely accepted and warmly welcome for discussions, assessments, observation and above all intervention is strongly sought for the same. Ladakh can its scenic beauty with serenity, mesmerizing nature, crystal clear water, unique stark mountains, breathtaking passes and calming blue sky has a very special place in everyone's heart throughout the nation. Ladakh is an asset and can be considered as a jewel and crown of our nation on many accounts, besides the courageous, robust and genuine inhabitants. But as the saying goes, one's ability to handle life's challenge is a measure of strength of character.
Ladakh has witnessed quite a hardship in every way when we have a ruler who tried to conquer the same land for establishing their kingdom. No one has forgotten the Dogra ruler invasion. This remains a historical chronicle, but concern our minds and soul in the current scenario are the inconsiderable influx of tourists and visitors to this land of serenity. People no doubt show hospitality and greatly welcome the visitor nationwide as well as from international border. As here people consider the coming guests as such being proximal to God, be it a custom, tradition or a strong value. Sonam Wangchuk being limelight nowadays because of his ongoing protests in Delhi in front of policymakers has surfaced a very crucial question. He seemed to resonate the same question.
After Sakina, Shehnaz Fatima. For against the motion.
Respected jury members, audience and dear students, Assalamu alaikum and a warm pleasant good afternoon to you all. Today, I Shehnaz Fatima, coming from 8th standard, representing my school Priyam Shri Government Model High School, Lankur, Kargil. First of all, I would like to thank you all and maybe all of the students would like to thank to this school who organized this debate competition and give a great opportunity. This is not a competition only. This helped to gain a lot of encouragement. I'm here to tell some words against the development in Ladakh. Development in Ladakh has several disadvantages also. First, environmental damage. Infrastructure projects such as road, bridges and tunnels have disrupted the Himalayan ecosystem and biodiversity. Second, groundwater depletion. Rapid urbanization, population growth and drilling more hand pumps have reduced groundwater levels and reserves. Last but not the least, threat to culture and identity. Unchecked development could
lead to Shehnaz Fatima. Next. I think, okay, Shehnaz Fatima, alright. Okay, for the juries, let me tell you, are we done with this? PM Shri Government High School, Lankor? Yes, okay. For the juries, let me tell, we have PM Shri Cohen High School, but the candidates both have prepared against the motion. So, we'll at least anyway, we'll let them do it. So first, Mehrun Nisa against the motion and then Hakima Bano, who will also speak against the motion. We want to hear from you both, so anyways, against the motion is okay. At least we'll hear from you. Mehrun Nisa, PM Shri Cohen High School.
In the name of Allah, who is the most beneficial and the most merciful to all, respected jury members and my dear competitors, good morning, good afternoon to you all and Assalamu alaikum. मैं मेहरून निसा PM श्री गवर्नमेंट हाई स्कूल से आप लोगों के सामने हूँ। मैं आज आप लोगों के सामने जो हमारे यहाँ एक टॉपिक है डेवलपमेंट, लद्दाख डेवलपमेंट के ऊपर में, इसमें लद्दाख डेवलपमेंट में इन्वायरमेंटल थ्रेट जो हो रहा है डेवलपमेंट की वजह से, उसके बारे में कुछ बताना चाहूँगी। सॉरी, मैंने इंग्लिश में प्रिपरेशन नहीं की थी क्योंकि मुझे स्कूल में नहीं बताया गया था कि ओनली इंग्लिश में है, तो मैं अपने वर्ड्स उर्दू में बोलूँगी। तो जो डेवलपमेंट हो रहा है, मेरे जो मुझसे पहले जो कॉम्पिटिटर्स आए थे उन्होंने बोला डेवलपमेंट से क्या क्या फ़ायदे हो और क्या क्या नुकसान हैं, तो मैं भी थ्रेट जो हो रहा है उनके बारे में बोलना चाहूँगी। पहले तो जो हमारी जो लद्दाख है, एक ग्लेशियर, लद्दाख में जो सबसे ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है वो ग्लेशियर है। लद्दाख एक ग्लेशियर रीजन है, तो इन्वायरमेंट जो डेवलपमेंट की वजह से हमारे ग्लेशियर ज़्यादा पिघल रहे हैं ज़्यादा, और देखा जाए तो 1980 से 2080 तक हमारे जो लद्दाख के जो ग्लेशियर्स के एरिया है वो 15% कम हो चुका है। और हमारे जो पेंगोंग लेक है वहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा पोल्यूशन हो रहा है क्योंकि टूरिस्ट ज़्यादा आ रहे हैं। ट्रांसपोर्ट सिस्टम हर जगह जा रहा है डेवलपमेंट की वजह से, तो पेंगोंग लेक में बहुत ज़्यादा वेस्ट पोल्यूशन हो रहा है और वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट ना होने की वजह से जो टूरिस्ट है वो ऐसे ही फेंक कर जाते हैं, ना वो डस्टबिन का ख्याल रखते हैं। क्यों रखेंगे, उनको कोई परवाह नहीं है ना। लद्दाख की परवाह किसको होनी चाहिए? हमें होनी चाहिए। हमें डेवलपमेंट खत्म हो चुका है। पुराना ज़माने में जो लोग बैठते थे वो वैसे अभी नहीं बैठते हैं। हमारा जो रहन सहन है लोगों का वो भी खत्म हो चुका है। थैंक यू।
for the last participant to speak. Hakima Banu, again from PM Shri Poyan High School, will be speaking against the motion.
Starting with the new law, with the most beneficial and the most merciful, respected dignities, jury members, and dear audience, Assalamu Alaikum. Today, I'm talking about development threat. The rapid development Ladakh poses several environmental threats due to its fragile ecosystem. Some of the key concerns include first, melting glaciers. Ladakh, home to some of the largest glaciers in India, is highly sensitive to climate change. Rising temperature due to global warming are causing glaciers to retreat, which threatens water availability for local communities and wildlife. Water scarcity. Ladakh relies heavily on glaciers and snowmelt for water. Increased construction, tourism, and population growth are straining water resource. The changing weather patterns and reduced glacier size further exacerbate the issues of water scarcity. Third, tourism and waste. The growing influx of tourists has led to an increase in waste generation, especially plastic waste. Due to limited waste management infrastructure, much of this waste is improperly disposed.
Engaging our participants in such an interactive and exciting debate section.
Next, let's turn our attention to the energetic student of primary section who will perform a delightful welcome dance to further extend their warm greeting to our esteemed guests. What a wonderful way to make our guests feel welcome.
Absolutely. We hope you all are enjoying the program so far, and there are plenty more to come.
Now, to proceed it further with our program, let us welcome our talented school choir as they honor our nation by singing Vande Mataram, our national song and school prayer. We request everyone to kindly rise.
A heartfelt rendition. What a beautiful way to set the tone for today's event.
I would also like to extend my heartfelt thanks to our esteemed members, all the members of Board of Management of Pioneer Public High School, Kargil, for such beautiful arrangements. Thank you so much. Also, our media partner, STV Ladakh, and this event powered by Rego Cafe. Thank you all of you. Thank you, the media fraternity, and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. I also would like to thank the moderators. They presented it very beautifully. Thank you so much. And I think we'll just, because we don't have enough time, we'll proceed with the insights of our guests, right? So first, for this, I think we would all love to hear from our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Faizan Ahmed sir. Right. So sir, I would like to invite you over here. We would really want to hear from you. Thank you so much.
Board of Management from the Pioneer School. First of all, I want to thank you people for having me here. And these beautiful and smart students have taken me back to my school days, where we used to witness these type of debate competitions. But unfortunately, I never participated. But today, I want to congratulate every student that they were very good. But as I am here, I want to tell you something. You should learn the mannerism of debate competition. Your content was very good. All were very good. Some spoke against the motion and some in favor of. But when we have any topic for discussion in such debate competitions, we always have some students in favor of the topic and some against the topic. But as we are in 21st century, we cannot leave development behind. But the most important aspect of this development should be like that. We should not disturb our environment much, because as an agriculturist, we are the most affected society from environmental changes. You have heard every year that floods and calamities, they destroy the crops of farmers. So these are the detrimental effects of environment, basically on our major cities, and by ultimately reducing the environmental threats. Basically, this is a very much hyped word, environmental threat, if we say. Because when we study environment, basically, I'm very happy that we have one environmentalist in the jury also. He may be or may not be agree with me, but when we take the data of environment, so we try to analyze the things over a period of 100 years, basically. So if we analyze those data in 100 years, so still we are not that destroyed. So if we can do our part at this stage, we can sustain and we can have better life in future also. So as a student, I would tell you, and you are the pillars of next generation. So if you are able to make people avoid in future, so still we are not that much destroyed. With these words, because I have one assignment more, I thank you all, and I'm very happy. Every student was good, and I wish them best of luck for their future. Thank you.
Flying words. We are truly honored.
Our participant, we kindly invite Mr. M. Shabir to the stage for his valuable insight on today.
Assalamu alaikum, respected chief guest, jury members, dear students, good morning. It was a wonderful day, wonderful debate, wonderful topics, some against, some in favor of this development. But whatever it is, like the word has always been in favor also, in against also. So we always have two sides of the same coin. So if you talk about the development, if you ask me, so you can say that like we in Ladakh, as we have already discussed that it is a very fragile environment. It is a very fragile place. It is a very arid place, and lot of constructions, lot of developments, concrete buildings, unplanned manner is being constructed. We'll be providing the coming generations, but at least for some time, or at least for one day, we have to take care of our mother. And how can we do that? By taking these small baby steps. So once again, I wish you all the very best, and congratulations to all the students who came here and participated in the program, participated in the debate, because winning and losing is a part of the game. But what is important is coming here and participating in the debate and talking about such debates, because these debates are very, very important, and especially in a place like this. Thank you very much to the management of the Pioneer School. Thank you very much to the management team. Thank you very much to the organizing team for calling me and making me worthy enough to sit along with such great people. All the very best. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum all, and a very good afternoon. So, first of all, it's a very big pleasure for me to be here, and I'm very thankful for the management and the principal of Pioneer Public School. They invited me as one of the jury member, and it's very nice to hear from the students about the development and its impact, how development is good and how it's also impacting our nature. And our organization is also working on the same notion, same thing, all the trees and all the greenery. And we all also know that one plant takes almost 40 to 50 years to grow that much old. So development is good. Development is definitely good, but at what cost? That's the main question. And I'm very thankful to the students who bring out what are the costs we are going through right now with the development. At the same time, I'm also very thankful to the students who talked about the sustainable development. So development should be there, but how much sustainable is that? That is the main thing. If we are talking about development, then development should be there, but at the same time, with a sustainable way, development should be there. So thank you once again.
Esteemed chief guest, our jury members, highly competitive students, and the staff members who had escorted them. I would like to first of all thank you so much to the principal of Pioneer School for inviting me here and giving me this honor of being among you all. And this day is really very special for me because the topic itself is very close to all of us, and it is alarming for all of us as well. But at the same time, today as I was judging the students, I was really amazed to see how the students speak, what kind of knowledge they have about our environment, about our surrounding, how protective they are and how threatened they are at the same time. I congratulate all of you for such wonderful thoughts that you have brought here on this dais today, and I'm really honored to be a part of it. Thank you so much for inviting me, and this has been a wonderful day today. Thank you so much.
It's always enlightening to hear from someone with such experience.
Finally, we conclude this wonderful event. We invite Nadeem Hussain, head boy of Pioneer Public High School, Kargil, to deliver the word of thanks. Let's give him a warm round of applause.
Honorable Chief Guest, respected jury members, dignitaries, esteemed member from the Board of Management, teacher and my fellow students, a very good afternoon and Assalamu alaikum to all of you. I am Nadeem Hussain, school captain, and it's my honor and privilege to stand before you today to deliver the word of thanks on behalf of Pioneer Public High School, Kargil. First and foremost, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to our esteemed Chief Guest, Dr. Rezan Ahmed, Chief Scientist and Head of SAS and T Kargil, for gracing this occasion with your presence. Your words of wisdom and encouragement will surely inspire us all to strive for excellence in everything we do. Our guest of honor, Madam Kanis Fatima, Principal Girls Higher Secondary School, Kargil. To our respected jury members and special guest, Mr. M.A. Shabbir, Assistant Professor of English, Government Degree College, Kargil. And Ms. Tajammul Akhtar, Assistant Project Lead, Little Green World, Navekri. And thanks to our non-teaching staff, Kasajab, for helping our every moment in a best wonderful way. I congratulate all the winners. As we conclude this event, I would like to thank each and every one of you for being here today and make this occasion so special. Together we have created lasting memories and we hope to continue this tradition of excellence in the year to come. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Nadeem, for the word of thanks and for concluding our event so gracefully.
But now I would like to invite Reza ma'am for the felicitation ceremony.
Alright. So now it's time for the most awaited time, the felicitation ceremony of all the of course the participants and the winners and all our esteemed guests. So first of all, to give away this prize and the certificates for the position holders, the winners of today's debate. We have a first and second position, right? These two. Second position for this debate goes to Mehvesh from Mutehri Public School, Kurbathang. Please come forward. I would like to request our respected, our guest of honor, Principal Ma'am, Kanis Fatima, Principal Ma'am, please, you please, Mehvesh, come forward and receive your prize. Okay, first position. For this also I would like to, request, first position I would like to request our worthy chief guest of the event, Principal Ma'am. Okay, sir, please, Dr. Faizan Ahmed, sir, to please come. Mehnaz, to please take your prize, first position in debate competition. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. Our respected jury, special guest and jury member, Mr. M.A. Shabbir, sir, to please come and give away the prize, this trophy to our media partner, STV Ladakh. Sir, please, I would request you to please come forward and take him here. He's our media partner, STV Ladakh, Kargil. Okay, and for this, once again, I would like to request Tajammul Bhan to please come. We have from BD News. Our chief guest of the event, Dr. Faizan Ahmed sir.
हम यहाँ पे पॉइनर पब्लिक स्कूल में आए थे, एक डिबेट कंपटीशन चल रहा था स्कूल्स के बीच में, और ये डिबेट कंपटीशन था डेवलपमेंट, क्या ये प्रोग्रेस है या एक थ्रेट है। और अगर हम अभी देखें पर्सपेक्टिव ऑफ थ्रेट के देखें तो ऑब्वियसली ये एक थ्रेट ही है। डेवलपमेंट, कैसा डेवलपमेंट हम चाहते हैं वो ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट है। और जिस तरह से बच्चों ने अपने पर्सपेक्टिव्स प्रेजेंट किए, चाहे वो डेवलपमेंट की प्रोग्रेस हो या डेवलपमेंट के रिलेटेड थ्रेट हो, तो ऐसे पता चल जाता है कि कैसे मतलब स्टूडेंट्स के अंदर अवेयरनेस है रिलेटेड टू देयर ओन इन्वायरमेंट एंड द डेवलपमेंट विच इज़ हैपनिंग, और कैसे ये चीज़ जो है फ्यूचर में भी ये डिबेट्स कहीं ना कहीं इनको एक क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग के लिए एक दरवाज़ा खोल देगा, क्योंकि डेवलपमेंट हमें कहीं ना कहीं पता है कि डेवलपमेंट सही है, डेवलपमेंट सही है, बट अगर वो डेवलपमेंट तभी सही होगा अगर वो एक सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट होगा। और ये चीज़ आज की डिबेट में बच्चों ने बड़ी ही सुंदरता से रिप्रेजेंट किया कि डेवलपमेंट सिर्फ डेवलपमेंट नहीं बट एक सस्टेनेबल वे में डेवलपमेंट होना कितना ज़रूरी है। और अगर एक सस्टेनेबल वे में डेवलपमेंट होगा तो ये न सिर्फ इन्वायरमेंट के लिए बट हम सबके लिए एक बेनिफिशियल होगा। अगर ये सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट ना करके सिर्फ डेवलपमेंट और डेवलपमेंट पे देखेंगे तो कहीं ना कहीं हम हमारे ही इन्वायरमेंट को खो देंगे, हमारे जो कल्चर है, जो कल्चर वैल्यूज़ है उसको कहीं ना कहीं इन फ्यूचर खो देंगे। और मैं रिक्वेस्ट करती हूँ सारे स्कूल्स को कि इस क्रिटिकल इशू पे ऐसे प्रोग्राम्स करते रहना चाहिए, डिबेट्स हो, कॉम्पिटिशन्स होते रहना चाहिए, ताकि बच्चों को अपने माहौल के बारे में, अपने इन्वायरमेंट के बारे में पता चले कि एक्चुअल में हो क्या रहा है। इसी के थ्रू ही शायद वो पता रख सके अपने इन्वायरमेंट के बारे में।